Hi friends! Today we are making resin letter keychains, finishing them I should say. So I've already poured them, cured them, and popped them out and put the vinyl letters on for the name. But now we're just doing the top coat and the hardware for the keychains. So now I'm just cleaning off my mat to make sure there are no dried resin flecks and nodules that would interfere with how level my keychain sits, because then it would not allow the resin to self-level, and instead it would just pour over the side. Now we're getting the resin out, and I am using Let's Resin low viscosity, which means it's mostly going to stay put when it comes out, so it's not too runny, so it is a good resin for doming. But you still have to do the outsides first, so I kind of outline the whole letter, and then I go at the end to fill it up, and then the outside acts as like a barrier, so it causes it to dam up. That way it allows it to dome a little bit without running over the sides is the goal. Sometimes it does run over, especially with the M. It tends to run down the crease at each peak, and that's kind of a headache to get out, but you'll see that in a little bit. And obviously I've sped it up because it is a very time-consuming process and you don't want to watch that forever. So I've got the lamp going, and I'm realizing that I can't pour resin while the light is on. So I'm thinking about, oh, I'll just hold it. No, that's not a good idea. So then I go create this little corner on the corner of the silicone mat. But I also have to shield the light from it so it doesn't cure as I'm pouring it. And there we go. Here I'm trying to shield a little bit of the light. Thankfully, it didn't affect it at all. It was dark enough over there that the light wasn't touching it. Okay, and now I'm getting out a sanding block and sanding. This one had peaks in the corners, so as the resin cured in the mold, it pulled away from the mold, so it created these little peaks, which creates an issue if the top coat doesn't go high enough. Then there'll be just a little random peak in the middle of the nice, pretty clear top coat. So I'm trying to scoot the letter in without letting resin jostle and drip over the sides, and talk about dinner plans. The next letter, we'll just kind of watch the whole process. So here I did find a little bubble. So I got my flashlight out just to make sure. And my long neck lighter, it's kind of a torch lighter, but it's still not as hot as an actual like kitchen torch. I'm popping the bubbles. And then I decide to look at my other letters and make sure there aren't any bubbles. And lo and behold, I found one. Very frustrated. So you kind of got to make sure you put the light at all angles. Make sure like the inside of the letters get cured too. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to fix that letter, but it's a little frustrating. Ooh, it's so pretty. I made these for an Etsy order for a mom, got them for her girls, and her girls were really young, so I got to make or use fun mermaidy colors and glitters that I don't usually use. So it was a very fun order. And those little M's had drips at the bottom. So it wasn't too hard to pop those off. Just gotta be very careful with your X-Acto knife, which I've become a pro with. I haven't cut myself with it. It looks scary when I'm watching my video and seeing myself use the knife, but I promise I'm being very careful and I am in control. And I'm wincing because the girls are screaming and having a blast, but damaging my eardrum in the process. And then here I caught myself again almost pouring resin while the light was on, which obviously you can't do. And then as I get ready to pour it off the side, light turns off. Yep, of course, it makes sense. So I did, as you saw there, cut a bunch of parts out as well as speed up the video. Otherwise, this video would have legitimately been 90 minutes long. And then I realized,
oh, I'm done. I was grabbing to get another one, and then I realized I'm done. Constantly doing UV resin, but
so here I'm showing you the order before this that I had was 30 keychains.
What, baby?
And 2 pens. I think they're so pretty. It gives me so much satisfaction seeing this huge group of keychains together. They're so pretty, all the colors and additives, the foil in it, the glitter. Oh, that one's one of my favorites. Ooh, I love the blue and the whites and golds together. So classic. So now I'm making sure to cure the bottom to make sure it's all sealed and no UV resin is still tacky somewhere. I'm just waiting because that process is basically over unless I find any issues later on. A quick pan of seeing, well, I think something else is curing over there. I don't remember what project I had going. But now is the time to work on cleaning them up. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get all the overflow out of the peaks of the M's, and oh, and miraculously the H was perfect. And I love that color shifting vinyl. And that one I'm about to show you that had a little bit of drips in the inside, not too much. I already cut the drips off the bottom. That one, I was trying to find something wrong with it and it's perfect, perfect. Beautiful, I love that hot pink. Addison. And that one just had a little overflow on the side, but that was pretty easy to. And Aislinn. And then that one I had a small bubble in, but you can't see it, thankfully. There's Marina's. There's a little drip on the bottom, but we're going to fix that right up. And pretty much fixed.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love that purple in there. And I don't usually like purple, but I like those. And there is where you can really see the overflow in that crease. That one was a nightmare. And I am not sure what she's singing here. Showing my daughter, it kind of looks like I was trying to show my guns, but that's not what I was trying to do. And I'm trying to show her, but you can't really see her either. So.
Yeah. You're gonna play with me? Aww, I love playing with you. Now look at you. Oh. With me?
I had to go real quick to get my drill, but also a little tool for her to pretend that she's helping me. A little silicone tip tool, she can't really do much, but this one, again, was the bane of my existence, testing my patience. This one's not too terrible. There's still little pieces of overflow in there that I had to get out.
I know.
Miraculously, I believe, you'll hear it when it releases. Yes, that was so easy. So satisfying when it just pops right out. There we go. Now we're done. And I'm getting my little tabletop vise, little jewelry vise over here so I can clamp down the letters and drill the hole for the keychain. And we're seeing Blaze and the monster machines. That was on in the background, and once I get it in my head, it stays there for a little while.
And the monster machines.
Yep.
And the monster machines.
Thankfully, it's not too terrible. I don't mind it. Allie just likes to re-watch shows over and over, so Blaze has been repetitive in our house lately. And now we are getting the drill heads put in. I was trying to find the one that was small enough, but it was hidden, so it took a little extra hunting. And now I'm looking for the part that goes over the top to screw it in, and I can't find it anywhere. Go back in, and yep, it was right in front of me the whole time. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Pulling it out just enough, and then tightening it up. We've got the jump rings and screws, little eyelet screws. little drill is not that powerful, but it's perfect for this job. Just quick little, and it's better than one of those manual resin little drills that come with kits. Those are infuriating. But good for like nail projects and little craft projects. And I had 30 to do. It was just a lot of drilling, a lot of white powder everywhere. Quick process. And now I've got a little helper coming over to see what's going on. There she is.
Okay.
Goofy faces and all. I thought it was going to be a loud noise for her, but it's pretty quiet.
And last but not least, yes. Last but not least, the H.
Now after this, the process is pretty self-explanatory. You're just putting the screws into all the holes that are just drilled, and putting a jump ring into the eyelet screw, and then the actual keychain ring onto the eyelet, or the jump screw. So I'm just gonna let the music go and let you relax in the process.
Then okay, you can come over on this side by my water bottle. By all the antique. What are you doing? You can have a sip.